Hello, Al pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents, a review of the 2021 horror film Paranormal Activity, Next of Kin. I watched this film, wanted to give you my thoughts on it, and of course, spoiler warning, there will be spoilers ahead. In fact, we would spoil the hell out of this film. Uh, First off, I do want to preface this by saying this is not a written review. This is one of my rambling reviews. I did not feel the film was worth the time and effort to write a review for, but I had to warn people about it. So I am doing this video for that. I've been a fan of the Paranormal Activity franchise and a fan of found footage films as a whole. And I had high hopes for this one. I thought, let's give it a try. Watched it and just a train wreck from beginning to end. It's basically about this girl named Margot, who is played by Emily Bader, who I will say the only good thing about this film is the superficial fact that she's cute. That's about it. She had been abandoned as a child, and she is approached by a young gentleman on his room Springer. He is Amish and had done a DNA test and found her through that, supposedly. And he takes her to the family farm and she meets her relatives. Of course, things go downhill from there, and you find out that they sought her out because they needed a new vessel for the demon Asmodeus, who may have been guarding the pit of hell or something like that since the 1800s. And the spirit of Asmodeus needs the vessel of a female to trap him in their body because they are the only ones strong enough to hold him. And of course, her mother is the latest vessel, and they needed a new one, hence why they sought her out. She, of course, with the help of her friend, fights back and escapes, but as they do so, Asmodeus escapes, and all the Amish people on the farm burst into flame and start chopping at each other with axes. Chaos and hysteria. Her and her friend escape in a van, but then you see the police come responding to this crazy scene, and they find a single Amish gentleman standing there whimpering like a baby, who then stops whimpering, stands fully erect, and psychically has the police officer pull his gun and blow his brains out. And then he leaves the barn, and you see another police officer who, Asmodeus then, of course, pulls his gun out and shoots his brains out. And then Asmodeus gets in the police car, and you see him through the dash cam drive down a snowy road to the world ahead. Of course, having no idea the evil that has now been unleashed. The end. I've just saved you an hour and a half of hell. You're welcome. This film gets a rare 0 stars out of 5. This film was absolutely not worth it from top to bottom. A failure in acting, a failure in cinematography, a failure in eliciting any sense of fear or dread at all. So, yes, this gets a rare Big Al 0 stars. I know what you're thinking. It has to be bad if Big Al says it was bad. Yeah, I completely did not like this film in the least. I hope that you avoid it at all cost. It's not going to put me off found footage films. I still love the concept of found footage films, and for the most part, I enjoyed most of them than not. So, but this is definitely a hard pass. I hope you liked what I had to say in this video. I'm sorry if you were going to watch this film and I spoil it for you. Trust me, it's not worth it at all. Um, but I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, Big Al Presents, I hope you do so. I will be doing more reviews, rewatches, and rambles in the weeks and months to come. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video as a warning to all those who may be thinking about watching it. Please save them. Trust me. But with that being said, whatever you are watching at the moment or decide to watch in the future, don't let it be Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. But whatever you do choose, I hope you are going to enjoy it. And until next time, this is Big Al saying take care. Until next time, goodbye.